All right, I did get a little jealous, man. Katt broke the internet and didn't say my name, good or bad. I need the press too.
You know, I use these when I don't have any cologne. I'll just wrap this around my throat and put it on.
Do you hear me keep calling Lawrence? Do you keep...
Katt Williams has garnered attention from numerous Hollywood figures lately, and Mike Epps has recently joined the ranks of those seemingly attempting to disparage him. Speculation is circulating that Epps may have been enlisted by influential individuals in the industry to undertake this task. The comedy sphere is abuzz with responses to Katt Williams' dynamic interview on Shannon Sharpe's podcast, Club Shay Shay. Renowned for his provocative and humorous perspectives, Williams pulled no punches as he candidly discussed fellow comedians like Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish, Cedric the Entertainer, and Steve Harvey. In addition to delving into his career and personal life, Williams shared his unfiltered opinions on Hollywood, the Illuminati, and the dynamics of Black culture.
Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment.
In response to Katt Williams' interview, comedian Mike Epps, who shared the screen with Williams in the 2002 film Friday After Next and counts him as a friend, playfully teased Williams about his recent appearance on Shannon Sharpe's show. Epps, in a recent stand-up set, humorously remarked on Williams' choice of a Fendi jacket, suggesting it might be a knockoff and playfully advising him to opt for a different outfit. Katt Williams' Fendi jacket worn during his still-being-discussed Club Shay Shay interview is indeed real, despite recent claims from fellow comedian Mike Epps.
That big hat on, and that fake Fendi jacket. That's my...
As previously pointed out, the very same jacket can be found via the Fendi site for $4,200. Mike Epps poked fun at Katt Williams' appearance on Club Shay Shay and claimed he was wearing a fake Fendi jacket. However, Epps claimed Williams didn't pay that much, as he said the jacket he had on during the interview wasn't an actual Fendi product and should have just worn something different. "It's F up, man," Epps said about his fellow comedian. "He just should have worn something different. That lil hat, he had the hat on, and that fake Fendi jacket. That's my N, though. That's my N. That's my N." In an effort to dispel any misconceptions and emphasize his amicable relationship with Katt Williams, Mike Epps took to Instagram to clarify his stance. Epps shared a post expressing that the ongoing discussions and banter are part of a strategic marketing approach. He highlighted his contributions to promoting fellow comedians, including Williams, and urged others to recognize the challenges faced by Black men in an industry that isn't entirely their own. "I put all these MFs on and still putting comics on today. None of y'all brave enough or care enough to work with him or come around him. Stop making this so bad," Epps stated. "We comedians. I put him in a movie when no one wanted to work with him. Some of that he said was true and some of it was not. At the end of the day, we are all Black men in a business that is not ours." He added, "I cracked on his jacket because that's what comics do. All this is marketing dummies, all the he said, and y'all mad at me. Get the F out of here, we having fun, y'all stressing." Although he has claimed that he was taking a jab at Katt, his jokes proved otherwise. Right after his jacket, Epps also joked about feeling envious that Williams didn't mention his name in the widely circulated interview, suggesting he too could use some attention in the media spotlight. Comedian Mike Epps is playfully expressing some envy after being left out of Katt Williams' viral interview mentions. Addressing the situation on social media, Epps clarified his feelings in a lighthearted manner. "I did get a little jealous, man. Katt broke the internet and didn't say my name, good or bad. I need the press too. NS. Say something about me in there, man. Say something bad about me, I don't care. I got a special coming out. I need the press," Epps jokingly remarked in the video clip. However, there was also a time when Mike defended Katt. There was a period of tension between comedy giants Kevin Hart and Mike Epps. Epps had, in the past, made critical comments about Hart, even drawing comparisons between him and fellow comedian Katt Williams. However, Hart didn't take these remarks lightly and made sure to address Epps about it. The feud between Kevin Hart and Mike Epps has been ongoing, marked by a series of public exchanges and insults on social media and other platforms. The origins of their conflict might not be widely known, but Epps shed some light on his grievances with Hart during an interview with The Breakfast Club. In the interview, Epps expressed that he perceived Hart as overly sensitive despite Hart's status in the comedy world. "I just think if you're in a position of power, you can't be a gatekeeper. You can't be the police. You can't act like a victim every time. And people can have an opinion about you," he said. "Just because you're the CEO of something, or if you have more than the next person, that doesn't mean that a person can't have an opinion about you. Everybody is not going to like you, and you can't be upset with everybody for not liking you." Kevin Hart has revealed his efforts to resolve the conflict with Mike Epps multiple times, yet Epps has continued to criticize the comedian. According to People, Hart once addressed the situation saying, "All I can say is that you're a sad individual. I talked to you several times face to face in attempts to put the BS behind us. I even reached out to you like a man and tried to get to the bottom of your bitterness. When will you realize that my success has nothing to do with you or your journey?" Mike Epps has consistently expressed admiration for comedian Katt Williams. During the interview with The Breakfast Club, Epps emphasized how Williams' antics haven't diminished his star power, stating, "Katt is a star. You can try to talk about him, talk about his habits or whatever people say he did. Everybody got some habits. Everybody done did something." Years ago, Mike Epps added fuel to his feud with Kevin Hart on Twitter. In a tweet, Epps suggested that Hart wouldn't have achieved his level of success without Katt Williams paving the way. Epps hinted that due to Williams' legal troubles, some perceived him as erratic, creating an opportunity for Hart to take over. "Man, if Katt Williams wouldn't have flipped out, it would be no Kevin Hart," Epps wrote. But the barbs didn't stop there. Epps tweeted several derogatory comments aimed at the ride-along star. This prompted Hart to retaliate with tweets of his own. "I googled the real Mike Epps just now and my computer said not relevant anymore," Hart posted in one tweet. "Hey, the real Mike Epps, look behind you. I'm about to paste you twice. First Katt passed you, now me," Hart continued. In an interview with Hot 97, Mike Epps discussed Kevin Hart's plans to create a film reminiscent of Harlem Nights, the original movie released in 1989, featuring comedy legends like Richard Pryor, Red Fox, and Eddie Murphy. Hart's vision for the new project involves bringing together today's comedic heavyweights.
Meet Katt Williams, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, Tracy Morgan. Oh, come on, man.
Kevin Hart expressed his dream of recreating the Harlem Nights feel for a modern audience, stating in an interview with Complex via Hip Hop Vibe, "My dream is creating that Harlem Nights feel of film today." Epps responded positively to Hart's project, suggesting that collaborating on a Harlem Nights-esque film with Hart would be enough to set aside their differences. "That would actually be cool," Epps commented regarding Hart's project. Despite their previous conflicts, Epps acknowledged the potential of such a collaboration, especially in the context of current issues, stating, "With all the stuff going on right now, with all the racism stuff, it would be good to see a bunch of brothers come together and do something for the fans." So this is quite enigmatic for the fans to believe that Mike is saying all these sarcasm on his own when once he could do anything for him. They believe that he has been hired by the elites of the industry who are making him speak such things for Katt. Mike Epps faced backlash from some of Katt Williams' fans who accused him of disrespect and envy towards Williams' success following his jokes. One of them wrote, "What Mike failed to realize was that Katt was addressing the issues he had with those he mentioned. That had shaded him. They were not talked about in a favorable way. He undoubtedly don't have any type of beef with Mike. Katt wasn't doing advertising for anyone. Just my personal opinion." Another one added, "And Mike was dead wrong. Katt Williams' Fendi jacket is on the Fendi website for over $4,000. Lol, I like Mike Epps, but he's not half as funny as Katt Williams. At least he admitted he was jealous." One more person wrote, "Katt K all." In response, Epps took to Instagram to clarify his intentions and defend his relationship with Williams. He shared a photo of himself and Williams, accompanied by a lengthy caption explaining that his comments were all in good fun. Epps emphasized that he had supported Williams by casting him in a movie when others were hesitant to work with him. He acknowledged the mix of truths and untruths in Williams' statements, pointing out the challenges they faced as black men in an industry not entirely their own. Epps characterized the banter as a form of marketing and clarified that his jest about the jacket was just part of the comedic tradition. While Mike Epps didn't explicitly address which of Katt Williams' comments were true or false, one topic Williams discussed was the movie Friday After Next. Williams claimed that Ricky Smiley lied about being cast as Money Mike, the pimp character in the film. Williams also questioned Smiley's comedic talent and accused him of playing more female roles than male roles in movies. In response, Smiley expressed love for Williams and chose not to engage in an argument. Williams' interview has rapidly gained over 30 million views on YouTube in just 4 days, sparking extensive debate among fans and comedians. Some laud Williams for his honesty and fearlessness, while others criticize him for bitterness and arrogance. In contrast, Epps appears to be taking the situation in stride, enjoying the attention it has brought to him and his comedy. Epps isn't the only person who's given their 2 cents on Williams' viral conversation with Shannon Sharpe. Tiffany Haddish also had some words for Williams, who claimed she was spreading lies about her career. "I am not mad, I just wish he would get his facts right about me," she commented under an Instagram post mentioning the interview. "Dang, I guess I will send him a reminder text. But are we sure that is Katt Williams? He looks a lot like Charleston White." Haddish also performed at the Dania Improv Comedy Theater in Dania Beach, Florida, where she got some more off her chest about the situation. "Come to LA and I've been doing Haddish said on stage. "I was on That's So Raven. I was on all the I did extra work. I was on all the little white people TV shows, the black people TV shows. I used to be on Dance 360. I've been out here. I've been telling jokes since 1996. Moreover, people like Oprah and Diddy have also tried to humiliate him. It appeared that Katt Williams had been patiently waiting for the opportune moment to dissect and critique the talents, skills, and content quality of various individuals. The podcast episode, stretching over nearly 3 hours, served as an unyielding exploration of shade aimed at public figures such as Oprah, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, Ricky Smiley, and even Martin Lawrence. In this extended critique, Katt Williams demonstrated a masterclass in both provocatively stirring the pot and fearlessly speaking truth to power.
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
Oprah Winfrey's philanthropic efforts and generosity have been widely acknowledged, but even these aspects of her public image have faced criticism. In September, reports surfaced that Oprah and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, with a combined net worth exceeding $3 billion, allegedly requested public contributions for the Maui wildfires, while contributing only $10 million themselves. The accompanying video's comments section received so much criticism that it had to be disabled.
We're calling it People's Fund of Maui because every dollar that you send is going to go into an account that goes directly.
While opinions on TikTok should be approached with caution, the significant number of views on videos expressing disapproval, coupled with critical comments, suggests a growing weariness toward Oprah that has been building for years. Unlike many of her talk show contemporaries from the 1980s and 1990s, Oprah has not only maintained but also increased her influence and wealth over the years. Being a billionaire places her in a rarefied category, potentially enabling her to wield influence behind the scenes in ways the public may not be aware of. This has led to conspiracy theories as evident in search results for Oprah Winfrey Illuminati. In a controversial Club Shay Shay interview, comedian Katt Williams expressed the viewpoint that when you're a billionaire, you can essentially do as you please. This perspective suggests that Oprah's influence may transcend her identity as a black woman, prompting people to acknowledge and question this aspect of her power.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. I suspect that we're pretty awful people.
Katt Williams has also highlighted connections between Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, and Steve Harvey, suggesting that these individuals played a significant role in what he perceives as his downfall. Williams' revelations about his former idol, Oprah Winfrey, might be surprising to some, but the shock intensifies as he alleges that Steve Harvey, another beloved figure, has purportedly made a deal involving his soul with Hollywood. These assertions by Williams raise intriguing questions about the entertainment industry and the potential existence of hidden agreements or compromises made by prominent figures within it.
I think Steve Harvey some stand-up man. No, he kissed this old girl who owned TV One. He used to kiss her. That's how he had the radio.
Rumors have circulated suggesting that Williams may have been blacklisted from the industry, prompting inquiries into why he hasn't achieved the same level of success as figures like Steve Harvey. It's worth noting that Williams and Harvey have had a strained relationship for over a decade, and there seems to be a significant reason behind their ongoing discord.
Well, you know, to be honest with you, Frankie, I didn't know nothing about this concept. When the promoter told me about it in October, I shot it down, because that ain't how I've ever promoted a show.
To uncover the roots of their long-standing feud, we need to rewind to December 2008, when Katt Williams openly criticized Steve Harvey before a Christmas season show. This incident served as the starting point for their conflict, which has persisted for over a decade. It's important to acknowledge that both Katt Williams and Steve Harvey have experienced disputes with other comedians, and this particular incident was no different. The origins of the feud between Katt Williams and Steve Harvey can be traced back to a public challenge initiated by Katt Williams. In a confident declaration, Williams asserted that he could outshine Steve Harvey and claimed the title of the King of Comedy. This challenge was made in anticipation of an upcoming New Year's Eve show where both comedians were scheduled to headline.
Now, I was on the Steve Harvey show, and Steve Harvey, who is going to call in at 5:45 and get the f***ing record straight.
Katt Williams suggests that Steve Harvey's public image may not be universally positive, as opinions about him vary widely. While some hail Harvey as one of the funniest individuals globally, others view him with a less than stellar reputation. According to Williams, Harvey has undisclosed issues, including persistent rumors of mistreatment towards his staff. There have been ongoing rumors surrounding the renowned comedian and talk show host, with suggestions that Harvey may not treat his staff well. Additionally, after his talk show relocated to Los Angeles, Harvey allegedly issued a controversial memo to his new staff, making demands that are typically associated with tour writers.
And I could not find a way to walk from the stage to my dressing room, to sit in my makeup chair, to walk from my dressing room to the stage.
Moreover, he has also talked about Diddy in an interview. In an open conversation with Vlad TV, Katt Williams shared a perplexing experience that left him feeling uneasy, involving what he perceived as advances from Diddy. The narrative begins with Williams attending a party at Diddy's extravagant mansion, anticipating a night of socializing with fellow celebrities. However, the evening took an unexpected turn when Williams noticed an unusual aspect. There were no women in attendance. Only men were present.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
In a candid conversation with Vlad TV, Katt Williams recounted a disconcerting experience where he felt uneasy due to what he perceived as advances from Diddy. The story unfolded at a party in Diddy's opulent mansion, where Williams, expecting a typical evening of socializing with fellow celebrities, noticed an unusual absence of women. Only men were present. Feeling uncomfortable, Williams attempted to leave, but Diddy persistently pursued him, making suggestive comments and even offering a suspicious drink. Sensing the situation, Williams declined the drink and assertively expressed his lack of interest in Diddy's advances. Regardless of Diddy's wealth, fame, or power, Williams emphatically stated, "I am not gay, and I am not going to sleep with you." However, Williams' rejection seemed to shock and offend Diddy, who resorted to attempting to intimidate him by threatening harm to his career. Unwavering, Williams stood his ground, emphasizing that he had nothing to fear. Eventually, Williams found an exit from the party, leaving the unsettling encounter behind. His decision to share this experience stemmed from a desire to shed light on the darker aspects of the entertainment industry and caution aspiring artists about whom they place their trust in. Williams clarified that his concern wasn't about anyone's sexual orientation, but rather feeling harassed and pressured into something he didn't desire. He underscored the importance of respecting boundaries and emphasized the significance of consent, irrespective of gender or orientation. "I respect everyone's right to love whoever they want to love, but I also respect my right to say no thank you," Williams stated emphatically. In concluding his narrative, Williams emphasized that neither money nor fame should override personal boundaries. His story serves as a reminder that, in any circumstance, consent matters, and no one should feel compelled to do something they're not comfortable with, regardless of their status or influence. Katt Williams may have experienced shifts in his Hollywood relationships, potentially losing some friends and gaining a few adversaries as a result. That's it for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.